Okay, everybody, today we're gonna amend some beds here at Family School. Amending the bed is really important for the success of the plants that you put in to the soil, and we're gonna show you how to do that today. So this is the bed we're gonna amend. You can tell that it needs some love because if I press my finger into this soil, I can't even press my finger in. It's hard, like a rock, almost like clay. Here, this soil is very, it sticks together, it doesn't crumble. It has a lot of clay content. And this is really hard for plants because when they're trying to put roots down into the soil, they are having a really difficult time pushing their roots through. So we want to make sure that the soil is light and fluffy, and isn't so hard. Here we have a beautiful bed of cilantro that has already been amended. So let's check the soil quality on this bed. If I put my finger in, I can just get it all the way in there without any problem. And when I take this soil out, it's like crumbly and moist, kind of like a brownie. You know, you want your soil to be like a really good brownie. And this soil is healthy. If I look around hard enough, I can probably find some worm activity in here. And the plants will really like this soil because, here, I found a little worm. That definitely means it's healthy soil. Look at that happy little guy. Now, this will really make sure that the plants can set their roots down into it and get all the nutrients there. Tuck those guys in, and as you can see, this cilantro is doing really well. Okay, so the tools we're going to use today to amend this bed is a good old trusty shovel and a pitchfork. I'm going to go into the bed and kind of fluff it up with the pitchfork. If it's too hard, I'll dig and really unearth the dirt, get some air in there, make it a little more loose. All right, let's do it. So normally you don't step in a bed, but this soil is so compact that I'm just gonna step in it. Now, what we're gonna do here is start digging. Ugh. This is some tough soil. Good thing it just rained, because that means it's a little easier to dig. But yeah, we're just gonna dig this up. See these big clumps? We're gonna break up the clumps. Really make sure it's all loosey-goosey. All right, as you can see in the middle of the bed here, without disturbing the onions along the edges, I have turned the soil so that way it has a lot more air in it and isn't so clumpy. Okay, so here we have a bucket of compost. Now, we've talked a lot about compost, but this is the finished product of green and brown materials that have been sitting and decomposing for a long time. This looks like soil, and it has lots of nutrients because all of those things that were breaking down over time had lots of nutrients in them and then gave it to this soil. So we are going to incorporate this into the bed we have here to give it some nutrients, because right now our bed is pretty depleted. Depleted means that there are not a lot of nutrients in the soil for all of the plants that we want to grow. Right now it's a lot of clay material and mud. Beautiful. I have flattened out the dirt, and it is ready to roll. Good to plant. We are going to plant some calendula in here and other flowers to make pollinators happy. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today in amending this bed. It's looking good and happy and healthy. I've got some dirty hands. Did you know that the more time you spend with soil, the healthier your immune system is? Woo! Have a good day.